Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Treasure Hunting Sonic. In this episode, I'm going to show you guys the 25th anniversary Sonic book from Pix N Love. This is the collector's edition, which came out in 2011. There was three versions of this book made. One was a normal edition with a basic hardcover with the classic image of Sonic on it. One was this one but with silver foil, and then there was this one that had gold foil, and that's the one you see here. It's a hardcover, like a matte blue. Back has a 20th anniversary logo, and the publisher was Udon or Pix N Love. I'm not really sure which was which. Little Sonic head right there, and this book is pretty thick. It contains anything and everything that happened in the first 20 years of the Sonic franchise. Every game, tons of merchandise, the TV shows, all kind of stuff. But this particular copy is very special to me because I took it with me when I went to San Diego last July for the 25th anniversary party. And I had a ton of people sign it. And I'm going to show you guys that, but I'm not going to talk about the anniversary party. I'm saving that for an episode of Sonic Tales. A lot of you guys have seen the first episode of Sonic Tales debuted a couple days ago, where I talked about how I got into the Sonic franchise and started collecting. A lot of people seem to really like it, so I plan to continue with that. And the 25th anniversary party is one thing I do plan to cover in a future episode. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys some of the contents of the book, and last but not least, the signatures. Going into it, the first thing you notice is a bunch of line art of classic characters such as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. There's the contents, the first part of its history, 2D games, 3D games, handheld games, spin-off games, characters, and extras. The history, just talks a lot about how Yuji Naka and Sega created Sonic. Before Sonic, Sega's arcade business, and then Yuji Naka coming along, and Sega needed the mascot, and then Naoto Oshima and Yuji Naka creating all these drawings for mascots, and them finally settling on Sonic. There's Mr. Needle Mouse. And this is one thing I found really interesting, that Sonic was supposed to have a girlfriend who was a human named Madonna, and he was supposed to play in a band. Thank God they scrapped that. Vector the Crocodile was going to be in the band. Skip a few pages here. Love all that classic art. The sections that after Modern Sonic came. Okay, here's where the 2D games start. A couple little. So obviously it's going to start with Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And it talks about, how they created the game and came up with the ideas for Dr. Eggman, Green Hill Zone, all the enemies, all the mechanics, all that blast processing, and how Sega does what Nintendo don't. Sonic 2. Some more. It's got tons of this concept art. I would kill to own a piece of that. Sonic 4, yay. I don't even see how that can be considered 2D. 3D, Sonic Adventure. 10th anniversary. Boo. Werehog concept art right there. Handhelds. The Advanced series is a great series for those of you who haven't played it. There we go. Wacky Wacky Patrol Car, Sonic Eraser, Sega Sonic Cosmo Fighter, Sonic Spinball, Sonic Drift, Game World, Wacky Worlds. I think Sonic's Game World's probably one of the only Sonic games I haven't played. Sonic's Game World on Sega Pico. Knuckles Chaotix was a great game. If you have a 32X, you need to play it. I love that game. Sonic Labyrinth, probably one of the most horrible games, if not the most horrible game in the Sonic franchise. Sonic loses his speed. Like, what were they thinking when they came up with that? Sonic Schoolhouse. It's pretty funny. Dr. Robotnik will steal your answer. Sonic the Fighters, everyone loves that. Sonic Battle, I thought that was a great game. The Olympics. Here's a chart of the heights and widths of all the characters with their arms out. Cheese is the smallest, being just Chow, and Big is the biggest. Followed closely by Vector. I wish they had Gamma in this picture. Shows all the models for all the different games. Got the early models from the 2D games, then you got 3D Blast, the wireframe looking model from Sonic Fighters, the Master System and Game Gear models. Different expressions right there. And if you guys don't own this book, it's not hard to find at a pretty decent price on Amazon. When I got this collector's edition in 2013 for only $40 because they said it had a damaged corner. I mean, I think that was more than reasonable. Tails character models. Nice one right there from Sonic Chronicles. Eggman, one of my favorite characters. He always has the funniest expressions. That always creeped me out. Real Eggman from Sonic 06. Classic Amy. Big. Trust me, flipping through it this fast does not do it justice at all. All the enemies. Egg Robo. The Sonic 06 enemies. The Shadow the Hedgehog enemies. Secret Rings enemies. The Eggman enemies that took over the world in Sonic Project 2017. Here's the extra zone. Sonic cameoed in a lot of games like Shenmue, Daytona USA. Bunch of different games. Sega Channel. Props to anybody that remembers that. I had one as a kid and it was the greatest thing ever. Okay, so I think that's it for the book. Like I said, I know I skipped a lot. Okay, so here's the real special parts. So before the party, there was an event at Sephora to promote the Sonic Glam Glow line. And Sonic Styles was there, and Donald Robertson, the fashion designer, was there. And he had done a Sonic print that was really nice to promote Glam Glow. And he had had done a giant version of this print at the Sephora that we were at, and they were just trying to promote the product. It hadn't actually released yet. But I asked him if I could buy a copy of the print, and he's like, well, I don't sell them, but here, let me see your book. And he actually redrew the print into my book. So there's a signature there. He works a lot with L'Oreal. Has some really cool, fashion art. And real nice guy. Did the whole thing. I have the whole thing on video too. Maybe I'll post that on the channel too. So note from the person who runs the Sonic Styles page. I don't want to give her name out just in case. I don't like to just give people's names out. Next page. There's all the signatures. A lot of them I don't know who's who. Some of these are just like scribbles. But here's the list of everybody that was at the event. It's Tyson Hesse and Evan Stanley from the Archie comic are in here. From Sonic Team, you got Takashi Iizuka and Kazuyuki Hoshino, I'm sorry. Roger Craig Smith. All the Sonic Boom voice actors, a lot of them were there. Roger Craig Smith, who voices Sonic, Mike Pollock, who voices Eggman, Colleen Villard, who voices Tails, Cindy Robinson, who does Amy, Kirk Thornton, who does Shadow and Orbot, Wally Wingert, who does Cubot, and Bill Freiberger, who's the producer and also does Comedy Chimp, signed it. Now, Hyper Potions was there, who did the trailer music for Sonic Mania. I wish I would have got them to sign it, but it was like so hot in there, and I had to go get some water, so I left and got some water while they were signing. Crush 40, June Snowe, I hope I said that right, and Johnny Gioeli also signed it. There was a couple other people not on the list that I got to sign, like Aaron Weber. This is Patrick Thomas Parnell, who did the cover for Sonic Universe 75. A lot of the voice actors actually wrote the character, though. Like, that's Kirk Thornton, that's Roger Craig Smith. That one's Cindy Robinson, says Amy. I think that's Takashi Iizuka. Let's see. That's Johnny Gioeli. That's Mike Pollock. I think that's Chris Tang. Chris Tang was at the event. If you don't know him, he won Sonic and Knuckles competition back in the day. That's Evan Stanley. Drew a little Sonic head. Han Cholo, the people who made the Sonic jewelry were there outside the event, and I had them sign it. That's Bill Freiberger. That one is Wally Wingert. Trying to think who else I've had sign it. There's been a couple other people, I just can't remember. I do plan to have as many people as I can sign this. Like every con I go to, every convention, if there's anybody that ever worked on the Sonic franchise, the voice actor or artist or anything like that, I'm getting them to sign it. I'm just going to make it like a Sonic franchise yearbook almost. So that's it. That's it for the book. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a quick one. It was thrown together pretty quick, so I apologize if it didn't seem like it was the best. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.